Hi, dear Crossing families. This is Mrs. Roughton. Today is August 6th, and I hope everybody is safe and well and having a wonderful summer. I wanted to give you some updates now that we have some information. The Board of Education has made that difficult decision to begin the school year in a full virtual model, and I know that brings some anxiety and some questions for you and your family. So I wanted to answer some of those questions. First question is, how do I get a Chromebook? If you need one. Those friends and students that received Chromebooks in the spring, you can continue to use those and keep those. Those are in your name, and we have those signed out to you, so you can continue to use those at the beginning of this school year. No problem. If you are in need of a device, don't worry, we have plenty for everyone who needs one. You may have multiple students in your family that need access to devices at the same time, and that's not a problem if you need one or if you need multiple Chromebooks because you have multiple children that need them to access virtual learning. We are ready to provide you those Chromebooks. We have those resources. We are just waiting for central office to give us some procedures and how to go about that, and as soon as we have that information, we will be communicating that through Find Out First, and when you have your child's teacher and they begin the school year, we will make sure that they give that information to families as well. So do not fret. You don't have to run out and buy a whole bunch of Chromebooks. Now, if you want to buy your own, you can certainly do that, but we have plenty of Chromebooks that you can use to support that virtual learning. So take that worry off your list. The next question is, who's my teacher? We have lots of friends that are anxiously awaiting who their teacher will be, and as we begin and prepare, I want to make sure that I can have the most updated information regarding open house. Certainly that's going to look different. That will be virtual. School supplies, all of those things the logistics are still being worked out for that. So I want to make sure I have all that updated information, and our class lists are changing. We have friends moving in, we have friends moving out, so lots of transitions with this different start to the school year. So the teacher letters are going to take a little bit longer to get to you. Normally I'd like to be finishing that up about this time of year and getting them mailed out to you. I hope to get those mailed out to you in the next 2 weeks. As soon as I mail them, I will send out a Find Out First so that you can be on the lookout for that, okay? So don't worry about your device. Your teacher letters will be coming in the next 2 weeks. And then the next question is, what's my schedule going to look like? We know that we will have synchronous time. That means time with your teacher, that live time. You'll have synchronous instruction, live instruction, and then you'll have asynchronous instruction. Time that you will be working, students will be working independently on assignments. And when is that going to happen? And I need to schedule my day. And I know that all of those questions, especially for childcare, are difficult. I can expect Dr. O'Hara and I are working on classroom schedules, and we have been tasked to make that schedule look like a typical school day. So you'll have all of your subjects in one day. Sometimes you'll be with the teacher, sometimes you'll be doing things independently, and when will that time happen? Dr. O'Hara and I are giving teachers blocks of time for their content, and they need to figure out, because they want to provide a much different experience than you had in the spring. You will have more robust instruction. You will have more feedback, more differentiation for what your child needs, much more feedback to be given to your students so that they can grow and learn in the new grade level that they are beginning this year. I would expect those schedules to come out closer to the beginning of the year so that you know exactly what time your children will be accessing that live instruction with their teacher. I know that that may pose challenges for working families. I understand that completely. I'm a working mom myself, so I know what that looks like. We will have options and we will have supports for you if you have a child going to daycare or a child going to a family member and they may not be accessing that live instruction. Stay tuned and don't worry. We will support every family in in every situation. So do not fret. Please don't fret. We will take care of you, I promise. So schedules will be coming out. You will get your teacher's letters in about 2 weeks, schedules closer to the beginning of the year. Teacher letters will be coming out in the next 2 weeks. Devices about that same time, closer to the beginning of the school year. The last question is, where's my yearbook? I ordered a yearbook last year, and where is that? We have been in contact all summer with the vendor for our yearbook, and they are working tirelessly to update and fulfill all of their backlogged orders from the closure. So we will certainly communicate that. We're looking at mid-August, maybe at the beginning of the school year, not quite sure. So we kind of have to be flexible with that deadline too, with that deployment too of those yearbooks. So I hope that answers some of your questions. I know you have many, many more, and I wish I could answer all of them, and I have many, many questions too. But I can tell you one thing that I know, and I know you know. That's right, friends. Love always wins, and we are going to take care of you. We are going to take care of one another, and we are going to be all right. I'm actually super duper excited as I get more information from central office about the resources that families will have, the resources that teachers will have. People have been working really, really hard this summer. You are going to be amazed, and you are going to be so happy with virtual learning. I know we want to be in the school building and we want to hug you and we want to say hi to you, but we are going to be okay because love always wins. That's right. All right, friends, please don't hesitate to reach out. We are here to help and support you. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and we will talk again soon. Bye-bye.